Alright, before I show the new lineups and single jumps, I'm gonna talk shortly about some important notes. Starting with the old tutorials, I have decided to mark them as outdated, and the reason why is not that they don't work anymore. I just don't recommend anyone doing them anymore because I just think they're harder. If you want to keep doing them, then that's fine. I'm not going to like remove them or anything. They will stay up. The box is relevant for this is all the boxes in the Veldin tutorial, all the Daxx ones except post-worship Boxxy, aka the second one, all the Metro boxes except the backtrack Boxxy, and all Koros boxes. Starting off with the single jump boxes. From what I can tell, with my little experience, the timing of getting launched is always the same for all of them. Another thing is it's not going to be necessary to aim up or down like at all. The only thing that seems to really matter is how you line up horizontally. The weapon select setups are going to change a bit compared to the double jump setups. So be on the lookout for that. Realistically, the only thing you're gonna have to practice with these boxes is the timing, because the positioning and lineups are not all that exact. I'm going to be showing you all the setups in order of earliest frame to latest. However, there could be other setups that work, but I'm only going to show you 3 as to not bloat this tutorial too much, because realistically, you're only going to need 3 different setups. Alright, so one additional thing, if you are for some reason unable to get like the same shapes that I'm getting in this video, this could be because the box is the wrong rotation. The way to fix this is by just loading a new file. And the reason this happens is because sometimes when you break boxes next to it, the rotation changes. The ones that I'm showing will all be based on freshly entering each planet, meaning if you just do that every time when you're practicing, it should work every time. Alright, so for Veldin, charge over here. Use this little rock as a reference of where to stand. And we're gonna suck up the bottom right box. Cancel early. Oh, this is the flat shape, which I used to use for the double jump, but we want some shapes that are a bit later than that, so I'm gonna swap one more time. Now we can see we have the dark texture setup, or whatever you want to call it. This one. Alright, so for Daxx, use this corner as a reference as to where to stand. We want to suck up the top box that is closest to us. And then cancel it early. This is too early of a frame for us to do the single jump, so we do a little bit more. This one can work, but I want a one that's a little bit later. Okay. This would be the building shape for reference. This is like one in between. So for Metro, just turn around. We're gonna suck up this box. And you wanna stand around here. Suck and cancel. This is too early a frame, so we wanna change it a bit more. This would be the door frame one for reference. There we go. It's like the earliest shape. And this is like the latest. So for Koros, you actually spawn in the best position. So just enter first person, and you want to suck up this top box right here. Cancel early. This is too early of a shape, so we're gonna swap for a later shape. This would be one of the safer flat ones. It's the one where you look at the lamp for reference. That one's very safe. Like, this is extremely safe. I'm just not gonna fucking hyper strike, there's no point. That's also pretty good.